Hi, my name is Charlene Agoncillo, and welcome to Volunteer. So honored for today because I'm going to be interviewing the very first Pakistani who's actually having the golden visa through volunteerism, correct? I am
All right.
so happy that you do have time to be with me for this interview.
Thank you so much for
I'd like
having me today.
to, of course, it's a pleasure of mine. Even if you're having too busy schedule, you
Exactly.
do have time for me. Anyways, I'd like to introduce you my guest for today. Let's all give it up. It's Mr. Wajid Hakim Jogi. Hello.
Hi, Charlene. How are you?
I'm really
It's
good.
really an honor for me to be here with you tonight. And yes, many people talk about this volunteering in the United
Mm-hmm.
Arab Emirates, but mostly people, when I started my this journey,
Mm-hmm.
people ask me, why are you doing this?
Exactly.
Because it's
What?
a total wastage of time.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting
Do you
nothing at
think it's
all.
a waste of time?
No, nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because mostly people, the perspective of the people. They
Mm-hmm.
say if something where you're gonna get paid something, so it's
Exactly.
paid, it's better. But if it's free, unpaid, then they think it's a waste of time. So I
Yes.
utilize my time,
Mm-hmm.
even though I had a busy schedule like job, work,
Mm-hmm.
family, and everything. I try to manage, and alhamdulillah, today you can see what
Yes,
we have been awarded.
exactly.
Yeah.
What inspires you to do this volunteerism? Like, I mean, after the office hours, you're gonna be stressed with office, and what makes you decide to do this volunteerism?
Actually, this journey started back in 2020
Mm.
when every mostly the nations, the countries, they were going through with the COVID-19.
Oh.
So that time
Mm-hmm.
we face so many challenges. Like mostly the people, they've been bound in the houses. They cannot move
Exactly.
outside because
Mm-hmm.
of the curfew and whatever the situation going on.
Mm-hmm.
So we noticed that time that many people, especially the families, they are facing so many challenges.
Mm-hmm.
Like they need groceries, food items, and medicine and
Ah.
all this. So we just created one community
Mm-hmm.
and group of friends. We started, distributing the food and groceries to the needy
Mm-hmm.
families. So that time we realized like this is a noble cause. We should go for it because this is also social service we are doing for
Mm-hmm.
community.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, this journey started back into 2020.
During COVID
Yeah,
times.
COVID time.
Okay.
By that time, we had no idea that I will be registered with Emirates platform
Mm-hmm.
with the National Volunteering Program in the UAE. But back in 2021, I was just scrolling on my social media.
Mm-hmm.
There I saw one event. It was organized by Dubai Police.
Mm-hmm.
So I wondered why shouldn't I go and participate there as
Mm-hmm.
a volunteer?
Mm-hmm.
So I was just scrolling how to register, how to register. Then I
Okay.
found one link, Emirates Foundation, the
Mm-hmm.
National Volunteering Program. So I just tried myself to register there
Mm-hmm.
using UAE Pass.
Mm-hmm.
And my first event was in Medan Race Course with Emirati Marshals.
Oh,
So this is how
okay.
my
So
journey started.
that's
Exactly.
how it
Yeah.
started. Okay, so because no one knows, I mean, not everyone is aware that you can actually have a golden visa through volunteerism. Walk us through. You're actually the first Pakistani who's having this golden visa through volunteerism.
Exactly.
How did you learn about this opportunity? Like when you're doing it, like how many hours do you need to acquire for
Mhm.
having this golden visa thing?
So in the start, there was no such news
Mm-hmm.
from the Emirates, from the government
Oh,
officials.
this
Like
is new?
this
Like,
is new. This
oh,
is new
okay.
actually, because most of the people they have been doing this volunteering for more than 10 years, and
Uh-huh.
even some of them they are doing for more than even 10 years. So
Mm-hmm.
there was no such news for that. Recently, few months back,
Mm-hmm.
the government they announced that now if you are a dedicated volunteer and if you are
Mm-hmm.
doing volunteer like for almost 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
or else you have minimum 500 hours,
500.
500 hours minimum, or
Uh-huh.
even you are doing it for 5 years. So
Mm.
you can be eligible, but there are certain checkpoints you need to qualify them.
Ah, okay.
So
So you need
this is a basically the initial stage. Let's
mm-hmm.
suppose I'm doing volunteering for almost 5 years,
5 years.
and I don't have 500 hours, but still I'm eligible because I'm doing this for a long time.
Exactly.
That is the main basic requirement.
Mm-hmm.
But I have seen a lot of volunteers recently.
Mm-hmm.
They recently started,
Mm.
but continuously day by day, every day, daily basis, they are going in different activities.
Mm.
So they reach and they completed their 500 hours and they applied and they got their visa.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a pleasure and honor because I'm the first Pakistani who has been,
Exactly.
awarded with residency under this Pioneer Humanitarian
Mhm.
Services
Mhm.
like category. So, but whenever I tell my friends, my colleagues, even in my office,
Mhm.
when I told them like I have been nominated for this
Uh-huh.
golden visa, they ask me, "Really? You are a millionaire. You have money. You are going to invest in a property?" I said no. They say, "How come?
Mm.
You are a simple like us. You're working in a bank.
Mm.
Your salary is same like us.
Mhm.
How come you applied and you got nominated?" Then I explain them, like this is what you were telling me before. Like I'm wasting my time. But see, this
Mm.
is what I have been given. So
Exactly.
this is how I have been given this.
How I just like to go back to the time when you actually received that your nomination that you can actually apply for the golden visa. You received through email?
Yes, exactly.
How was it? How you feel in that day?
Because when the news was circulated,
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering, should I try or no? Should I try or no? But actually, that time I was thinking, I had so many questions in my
Mm-hmm.
mind. Maybe my employer, if I will apply for golden visa, because
Mm-hmm.
that will be a different category,
Mm-hmm.
will my employer allow me to work in the
Ah,
sector? Because
exactly.
because I need to cancel their visa. So I have
Yes.
so many questions. So I came through, a lot of research. I
Mm-hmm.
asked with other friends, and then I just took a moment.
Mm.
I write one email to the volunteers.ae and I ask them if I'm eligible to have this nomination. So I think within 24 to 48 hours, they send me email and they send me the complete, the letter, nomination letter, and they ask me to apply the next step, which is using UAE pass
Mm.
in ICP application. That was the second approval. So when I got first approval from the volunteers.ae that I have been nominated, so my interest it built up, and I was
Mm.
feeling at the moon, very
Uh,
very high. Like this is what exactly is
yes.
going to happen. What I
Mm.
was waiting for. So the second step, I just applied on ICP application, and quickly I got the second approval. So the next step, I went in immigration office in Jaflia, and they say,
Really?
"Congratulations, you can go and pay your visa." And I'm a center, and that's it how it worked.
Wow. I'm just curious about aside from the 500 hours, is there
Mhm.
any other requirements for that?
No. As I told you, the basic requirements either minimum 500 volunteer hours or
Mm-hmm.
you have been volunteering for at least 5 years.
Oh, that's
So
it.
in both cases, you can apply. You are
Mm.
eligible. But I don't see most of the volunteers, they are having background with volunteer for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly I have seen that as soon as they complete their 500 hours,
Mm.
they are good to go. And
Exactly.
very like it takes only hardly 1 week time. If you have
Mm-hmm.
all the requirements with you, all the documents with you, it takes less than 1 week. Then you,
Less than one
less
week.
than 1 week.
So the golden visa is in process right now.
Exactly. No, I already have.
You already
I already
have.
have.
Okay. Yes, you already.
I
I
already
was just
have.
thinking that it's still in
No,
process.
that all process took only I think 1 to 2 days. Yeah.
Really? Oh my
The
gosh.
morning 8 o'clock I went in immigration office.
Mm-hmm.
I just submit my documents. After
Mm-hmm.
50 minutes I got my second approval. They asked me
Wow.
to go Amir Center. I went in Amir Center. I paid
Mm-hmm.
for the visa fees.
Mm-hmm.
They asked me to do my medical and cancel my existing
Mm-hmm.
visa.
Mm-hmm.
So I went for medical. After 24 hours, is I received my medical fitness certificate.
Wow.
I asked my company to cancel the visa. The moment they cancel, after 30 minutes, I received in my email the visa sticker that I received.
Really?
So the next step was only to
How
pay
you
for.
feel that you're having a golden visa?
I was very happy. At that time I announced and I informed my all friends that I have got this one. So everyone is asking me, wow, congratulations. When we gonna have a party? I
Exactly.
said soon, inshallah.
Congratulations,
Thank
because
you
you're the
so much.
first
Yeah,
Pakistani who's
inshallah.
having a golden visa
This is honor.
through volunteerism. Now, I want you to give an advice to everyone.
Mhm.
Like, it's not that you're not aware that the golden visa will be there for volunteering,
Mhm.
right? So, what would gonna be your advice to anyone? Like to volunteer, like volunteer is just giving to the community,
Exactly.
not asking back. Like I'm gonna be giving, so I'm gonna be expecting a comeback to me. But this is a surprise for everyone because the golden visa has been recent, right?
Exactly.
So what would your advice to everyone, especially to all your Pakistani friends, to have this golden visa?
Being a Pakistani, we've seen lot of hard times in Pakistan,
Mm-hmm.
like natural climate, natural disasters, whether it's earthquake, whether it's a terrorism attacks or there are so many difficult and hard times there. We witnessed that in Pakistan when I was in Pakistan. So basically in Pakistan we don't have a volunteering platform officially, but we do have scouting system like Boy Scouts, Girl Guides. So I have been part of open scout groups in Pakistan where we can participate in different government, non-government, and education activities. So my advice, like wherever you are, whether you are in Pakistan, whether you are in the Philippines, in the United Arab Emirates, wherever in the country, so at least you should know the basics, like whatever you are doing, you are doing by your heart.
Exactly.
And number second, whatever you are doing, this is for your community.
Yes.
So the more you will serve the community, the more you will feel, blessed and happy, like at least I'm doing something better rather than wasting my time. So we should be, like ready for any unnatural disaster or any uncertain moments. So that this is a noble cause. Like if we remember this year, couple of months back in April or May, when we had a high floods, heavy rains here in the United Arab Emirates.
Yes.
Mostly on the families in Sharjah, they were they were completely stuck inside their houses for more than like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even in some areas in the Sharjah, like 1 month. We even participated there, and we also provided the medicine, grocery items, and some of the volunteers literally they got sick, severe
because
sick
of that.
because of the flood water
Yes,
and
yes.
what is. By that time, some of the volunteer organizations in Sharjah and Dubai, they organized some of the seminars and events to honor the volunteers who participated there.
Really?
There one of my good friend like Tita, she was also one of them. She been awarded also there because she participated, because that time she was on her duty as a volunteer in the metro station. And I remember that she went in the afternoon and she came back next morning.
Wow.
Buy food, because there was no
Really?
transport. The roads were closed, there was no metro. So
Yeah.
this is what they were doing for the community. They were not
Yes.
thinking like we will be rewarded, because we
Exactly.
are not looking for any reward.
Yes.
This is recently the government has announced, but we have been doing with our own heart. So it looks nice, and it's an honor, like when you're doing something by your heart,
Yes.
and at some moment you have been nominated and you have been awarded. So it's a really good.
It's
So
really
so
good,
it
right?
motivates you, and it inspires you, and also you feel like you should convey your journey. You should like tell your friends and in your circle, so that other people who are willing to do this social work, social service, they
Yes.
can also participate.
Yes.
Not for this like golden visa, but there can be more lot of opportunities. Now recently some of organizations in Dubai, they're also offering the volunteer passport. That's the international passport, and some of my friends, they already have received.
Really?
And inshallah soon I'll be there also, because I have been again nominated for that. So
I've been
this is a good.
volunteering as well during the Ramadan times. I've
Exactly.
been, but not like, maybe it's like 1 week. I've been doing it but I stopped because of work. But anyways, thank you very much for.
Thank you so much.
But to the viewers, where they can register, where they can have this volunteer, where they can register themselves and be a volunteer here in Dubai.
Okay. Basically, in United States, we have in United Arab Emirates, we have a lot of platforms. Like we have a Dubai Cares, we have a Sharjah Volunteer platform, and we have Emirates Red Crescent. And apart from it, we have a national, volunteering program, that is volunteers.ae. So I would recommend them, and I will like ask them if they are really willing to volunteer,
Yeah.
not for any benefit, just like they want to serve the community.
Yes.
So better they register themselves on volunteers.ae. It's a very easy step, very simple process. Like if you are having already Emirates ID,
Yeah.
you're a resident of UAE, and you must have a UAE pass, so you can sign in
Yeah.
using UAE pass. You can register. Once the moment you will register, you will get your volunteer ID card, the number, and you can start your journey. Then there are so many, a lot of good opportunities to come here. Like you can participate in government events, you can
Yeah.
participate in sports events, religious events. There's a lot to learn.
There's a lot to learn.
There's a lot to learn. Now, in upcoming months, we have a Union Fortress 10th, which will be the military parade.
Oh.
Last year it was in Abu Dhabi, but this year it will be in Al Ain. So I'm looking
Okay.
forward to participate there as well.
Okay.
That's a really, like being a normal resident, you cannot access in military
Yeah.
areas for parade and like military exercises. But
Yes.
if you are registered volunteer, you can go there and you can witness a lot of things. So it's a good. So I would recommend the newcomers
Yes.
just log into volunteers.ae and register yourself as a volunteer and start your journey.
Okay, Mr. Wajid, I would like to ask you, what's going to be your advice to all your to all the Pakistani, to everyone, like your advice into doing a volunteer to the community?
Now I want to take a moment to speak in my own language.
Please.
Because since I want to address my Kabayans.
Yes, Kabayans,
my
yes.
Pakistani friends. So जितने भी मेरे प्यारे भाई बहन हैं पाकिस्तान में जो इस वक्त यूएई के अंदर हैं, चाहे वो दुबई में हो, शारजा, रास अल खैमा, एनी स्टेट और इमरात जो भी है, अगर तो आपके अंदर जज्बा है कि आप कौम के लिए कुछ करना चाहते हैं, वैसे यूएई के अंदर बहुत से प्लेटफॉर्म्स है. इवन हमारा जो अपना कम्युनिटी यहाँ पे वेलफेयर सेंटर है, पाकिस्तान एसोसिएशन ऑफ दुबई, वहाँ पर भी आप अपने आप को रजिस्टर करके वहाँ पर भी आप काफ़ी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ में पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं. जैसे रिसेंटली 1 वीक बैक पाकिस्तान इंडिपेंडेंस डे सेलिब्रेशन हुआ था वर्ल्ड ट्रेड सेंटर के अंदर, तो वहाँ पर भी काफ़ी हमारे पाकिस्तानी दोस्त थे हु केम फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान एसोसिएशन ऑफ दुबई एज अ वॉलंटियर्स. So they can participate. So I would say, like, if you are really willing to do something for the community, so this is the right moment, this is the right time. Just register yourself. Either you want to register with Emirates Red Crescent, Dubai Cares, or Sharjah Volunteering Platform, or National Volunteering Center, which is Emirates Foundation, like volunteer.e, or even if you want to go with your own, community-based volunteering sessions, you can go also with that. For Pakistan community, we do have a Pakistan Association Dubai, where you can also register yourself as a volunteer and you can start your journey with them also. This is the best time.
The best time to
Exactly.
volunteer and to serve the community. Where they can follow you?
Well, my friends, they can follow me on my Facebook, Wajid Hakim. Also, they can follow me on my Instagram. They can also follow me on YouTube, Wajid Hakim official channel. Since before I was using TikTok, but I don't have TikTok now. So they can follow me on Facebook, Insta, and YouTube also.
YouTube. Anyways, thank you very
I'll
much.
be providing the link in the description, so
Please.
it will be easy for them to follow.
So
me.
you're active in YouTube as well?
Yeah, nowadays I'm very active because I just want to post, a lot of like informative videos regarding the volunteer platform.
Exactly.
So if someone wants to join,
Yeah.
at least they should know the process.
Exactly.
So they can.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Wajid,
Thank you so much
for
for having
having
me
a
today.
time for
Thank you
this
so-
interview. Thank you very much. Anyways, I'm going to be seeing you soon in this volunteers talk. This has been your friend. My name is Charlene. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.